Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Mid-America Open. This is round 2 coverage of the front 9. This is presented by Discraft, and the footage is presented by GK Pro. We've got a great card: Ellen Widboom, Deann Carey, myself, Missy Gannon, and Heather Young. I'm joined here by Rebecca Cox.
Hi, everybody. We have a 4-way tie here for first place, so it should be pretty interesting.
Yeah, super tight, all down the leaderboard. We're starting out on hole 1. It is a par 3, 280 feet. This is definitely one that we all feel like we need to get, just because of it's one of the few birdies out here that we all can reach, and it is a relatively easy hole.
Yeah, pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
That was Ellen flicking a shrike. It's up on the right side, so she won't really have an opportunity to.
Can we get a big
for a putt
round of
here?
applause for Deann Carey?
Yeah, it was kind of hard to tell what the wind was doing. It felt like a tailwind, but I think when Ellen threw, it was actually kind of a left to right, so it never really had the chance to get all the way left to the basket.
This is looking great. Wow. Incredible shot.
Put your hands together for Missy Gannon.
So yesterday I threw a thrasher, a little higher speed. Today I decided to go with an Undertaker, my 2020 Tour Series, just to hold it a little straighter.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it was pretty
Kind of a-
friendly. A little roll away,
A little
but
mean of a roll away, but
I'll take it.
Heather Young.
Heather Young, our lefty. There is a left side gap here, but it looks like she's going straight. Something really flippy.
Thank you.
Ugh,
Yeah, tricky approach.
very tricky. Oh. Dang. That was kind of a run for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think she was just making sure she punched it through. Yeah, that was uncharacteristic. Heather's one of the best putters in our division. Just maybe some first hole jitters.
Ellen with a bit of a tester, just a bit low. Tapping in the birdie.
Unfortunate bogey. She'll look to capitalize on the next few holes.
Yeah, the next couple holes aren't really like that great of a birdie opportunity. So just being able to keep, yourself level. Hole 2, 492 feet. Fairway kind of slopes downward a little bit from left to right. There's an OB sidewalk on the right, but it doesn't really come into play unless you super launch it. The baskets on the wood line down here, there's a little bit of a downslope past it. But yeah, this is just one where you just want to smash something out there for an easy upshot.
Deann looking for that full flex. There was a little bit of a headwind, so it just flipped over a little bit, but she still got well down the fairway.
It always seems like there's a headwind on this hole. So weird.
Yeah, so I'm going with the Zeus, trying to do the same thing, full flex.
Great flight.
Heather with the lefty line, which is basically the same thing, just as much distance as possible, full flex flight. She'll be out to the left a little bit more, so she'll have a more straight on approach.
Yeah, I like that side of the fairway. Ellen flipping something over a little bit too much. Got some screaming babies in the background. Not always easy to focus with that going on.
Yeah, so Ellen's well back, definitely throwing a driver up to the green. This is a really tricky shot to land, especially when you have to go with a driver.
But that stayed up there on the flat part, so that's really good.
Yep, Heather hanging out with Ellen over there. Deanna and I are more on the right side, so we're forced to throw forehand shots up to the screen. Deanne does a great job. I'm a lot closer than I feel like I have been. And I just hang it way too inside and get an unfortunate roll kind of into the rough. So I'll have a tricky putt.
Yeah. Didn't look like a full commitment there. I find myself doing that sometimes too with like those real short shots. Like this should be easy, but
Yeah.
sometimes you don't want to like follow all the way through so you don't mash it.
I just have to know that I can come up short on the left side and it should get some skips to the basket.
Yeah. Another uncharacteristic miss from Heather. But they've both been right side chains, so just a little bit of a correction she needs to make there. Ellen's happening in her par.
Yeah, and honestly, a par almost feels like a birdie on this hole for us.
Yeah, it's one of those tweeners where it's not exactly a par four. It would be a real generous par four, but everyone's just looking to get their three here.
Two bogeys, two pars.
Hole 3, 402 feet. We have this big tree here in the middle of the fairway. There's an OB sidewalk way right, but it doesn't really come into play in our division, and a giant guardian tree just short and left of the basket. We kind of have that downslope from the baseball on the left side. So
Yeah, we're all just trying to hit that left gap, avoid that first middle tree, and just get anywhere, with a nice clear approach or maybe even a circle two putt.
yeah, and that was a great straight shot from Deann. She's probably just on the other side of that tree though.
You can hear Ellen say she did it again, so she must have kind of cut it inside a little early, but it punched through. She'll be wide open to the basket.
Yeah, a wide open look to the basket here is ideal if you can't get yourself close enough to really try and putt.
I'm going with the same shot as the previous hole, just trying to mash my Zeus out there and try to end on that right side to give me a clearer look at the basket.
Yeah, way down there. Oh, and she threw something real flippy. With a bunch of hyzer. Real smart.
That looked like maybe a pig from Ellen, just a little bit too much hyzer, and she'll have a tricky putt behind that big guardian tree. Yeah, Deann didn't really have a clear look there, so she had to throw something a little overstable onto the right side.
And Missy with a clear putt here.
Yeah, I was trying hard. That would be a real bonus birdie.
Yeah, wow.
Tricky putt for par.
Yeah, at this course, it's really important to have your upshots in check.
Yeah, I do think that that's like the name of the game for us out here is just mash your drive and get your upshots close. Good par pickup from Heather. I'll do the same.
If that putt had just stuck, you would have been the only birdie on that hole.
Right. Yeah, that would have been a really nice thing to get after that last bogey.
Yeah. Hole 4, 328 feet. We have the OB road on the left side, but that's really the only danger here. There's the woods long, but it doesn't really come into play unless you just really overthrow this. The wind is usually either a headwind or just something where you need a stable disc. So the play here is really to throw it to the right side and let it skip in. Deann demonstrating that beautifully here. It's a little bit short, but pretty ideal flight.
Yeah, it should have been a headwind, but for some reason when we got there, it felt more like a tail left to right. So coming up short seemed to be the trend on our card. As you could see, my shot also coming up short.
Yeah, there's not too much skip on this green either, I feel.
Another hyzer flip up from Heather.
Yeah, it
She's
must
also
be,
in circle 2. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be tough to have that tree, though, with her being a lefty. She either has to throw around it or in front of it. Widboom with the backhand. Yeah, everyone's just about around the same area, it seems.
Yeah. Little floater up there by Ellen. Yeah, this is another hole that we all know we can get, and it's probably, it is the second, real birdie opportunity for us on
There
the
we
front
go.
9 so far.
And
Great
Heather
putt.
connects a putt. I love the concentration.
Honestly, I feel like that's like her strongest putting game, is that circle 2.
Oh, yeah. No fear.
No.
Kind of saw the body language there. She wanted it to be a little bit more left. Wow, and it rolled.
From about 38 feet.
Oh, yeah.
There we
Great
go.
putt.
Yeah, this played us as the second easiest hole for our division. No bogeys, just a couple of birdies, and all pars.
Hole 5, 309 feet. Another hole that's reachable for us, but kind of difficult. We have these guardian trees. The right side is especially difficult. This creek is not OB, it's just an obstacle. The fairway also kind of goes uphill and then downhill, so that's looking good if it gets left. Yeah. Missy. I know that area.
Yeah, we actually ended up having a headwind now. You know, the opposite of what we had on the last hole. It was kind of hard to judge.
Whoa.
Yes.
Just
Heather
a little bit too much
slipped.
height there, maybe.
Yeah. She
Or it
definitely
looks like
took a
she
slip
slipped.
and
Yeah.
just released it a little high.
I slipped on this tee pad too.
Really?
It's so frustrating when you know you can reach it and then you just slip and whoops.
Yeah.
Come back, come back.
Yeah. Same mistake as
Yeah.
I did.
I mean, to commit to the shot, you have to put it to the right side to get it there. But even laying up is hard because putting yourself in a good position to where you don't have anything between you and the basket is pretty much impossible.
Yeah. It's a
I'll say
small
improbable,
target.
but
Yeah.
she looks like she'll have a decently clear shot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep. Taking those
Love it.
limbs out of play.
yeah, don't
playing
even
a
want to
little
mess with
skip
those
shot.
trees. Smart.
Yeah, Ellen, wide open. Oh.
Man, she wants it.
Somebody else who wants it.
Oh my gosh.
That was crazy.
Wow.
She was
That's
going
Deann.
back
She
and
ju-
forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just throws it. Wow.
Yep. And I have the closest look. Not the easiest, but I couldn't even draw medals. So
And they're tapping in the par.
yeah, we didn't see any birdies on this hole. I'm hoping we can change that today, but it's just tricky. It's gonna feel like a great birdie, but we know we can get there.
Consistency is the foundation that talent thrives from.
All steps up.
Day after day and year after year. Luck has nothing to do with it.
hole 6, 382 feet. It pretty much plays as the most difficult hole on our course. There's the OB Creek that lines up the right side and comes straight down the middle of our fairway. So the play that you're most likely going to see is us laying up before the creek. Because there's really, I mean, we could reach over the creek, but there's just not enough air. Mm-hmm. There's just so many trees and bushes and stuff. It's not worth going for.
I was scared to go be right again.
Yeah, you got some scar tissue on this hole. That's understandable.
Yes. So I'll have a longer approach, but it's safe.
Get down. Yeah, Heather's flight is just naturally going to go to that right side. She just didn't throw that the way she needed. This is Deann's Champion Rock 3.
And a champion shot right here. This is exactly what you want.
Beautiful. Being able to keep it straight for that long and still put yourself in a position that's clear enough for your upshot. Nice. Another backhand from Ellen.
Yep.
That's a good area to be.
This is you guys me on fire.
I'm up here in the mud. Got to throw a standstill. But I love the woods, so small gaps, give them to me.
Very nice. So did she go over the creek?
Yeah, so she was actually inbounds. Kind of an interesting, choice for the TDs to make that side of the creek inbounds.
Right. Instead of creek and beyond, it's just the creek.
Yeah, it's very difficult from that side.
Yeah.
So she did end up throwing her second shot, OB, though, and pretty much right where she went out.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
Yeah.
It's a nice little kick that Ellen got. She'll have a look at her 3 here. And Deann, pretty much the best spot you can be in.
Definitely.
Maybe 3 feet left of perfect. Oh, Deann.
Yeah.
Dang.
Maybe not the most comfortable shot, that forehand shot.
Yeah, I know that area well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, even just being right there where Deann is super difficult, so I can't even imagine being over the creek where Heather was.
Yeah. And then she mashed that third overhand shot, so she's actually past the basket.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, well, I can imagine how frustrating it is when you throw a shot OB, but you made no progress.
Right.
So you're just throwing from the same shot.
Yep. But yeah, you're absolutely right. This plate is the hardest hole for our division, almost a full stroke over par.
Great putt.
Thank you. Yeah, a 3 definitely feels like a birdie.
Yes, 100%.
Tough double, but we've got a couple more birdie holes left.
Yeah, I mean, out of 15 women in our division, only 5 got a 3 on this hole. Moving on to hole 7, 212 feet. A little bit uphill. The basket is to the right here. One of the wooded holes, one of the few wooded holes on this course, I should say. But it's reachable, and it's definitely one that you walk up and you want to get that birdie, especially coming off a hole 6. So hole 6 kind of beats you up a little bit, and then you walk up to 7 like, yeah,
Yeah.
let's get this birdie.
Yeah, it didn't quite turn it as much as I wanted. And I thought I was going to be clear just inside circle 2, but I trickled into the woods.
I mean, it looks like you're in circle 2.
Yeah, I'm in the woods in circle 2.
Yeah. This whole play's great for the forehand. It's a little high. Go, go, go. Kind of gets caught up in those trees early. This is Deann's Roadrunner.
She'll be in circle 2, wide open, slightly downhill, so she could probably give it a good bid.
Yeah, the good thing about being in circle 2 around this area on this hole is that you feel more that you can go for it because you kind of have that big log behind the basket, not a lot of danger.
Definitely.
You can really commit to it if you wanted to.
Yeah, and while we all want the 2 on this hole, I bet Heather looks at this hole like, nice, lefty hole, I got this.
Oh, yeah.
Found herself closest out of all of us.
Widboom is just... She's got her eyes on the chains.
Yes. Definitely didn't want that approach for my second shot, but we'll see what I can do.
Go. Dang.
All right. After that triple bogey, get one back.
Yes. Yep. Typical Heather range.
She said, and none of that right side chains.
No more. There we go.
Working hard for that par. Heather was the only one to capitalize on that birdie, so kudos to her.
Hole 8, par 4, our one and only par 4 on the course. 434 feet. We kind of had those 2 trees to throw through right off the bat. The basket's up on this hill, so it's kind of difficult to reach unless you have a really good position off the tee. So just trying to put yourself in the middle of the fairway here. You don't even have to get that far down. Just give yourself a look at it. Ah, dang.
Yeah, Heather said she, needs to hang it kind of wide. I'm not sure if she's trying to go inside or outside of that tree, but yeah, she just doesn't want to end too far right. But unfortunately, she did clip the tree.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising with the kind of flippy stuff that she has in her bag. Ah.
I love you, tree. Because it actually gave me like another 50 feet
Nice.
in like a perfect spot.
Ooh, man. Everyone's getting close to that tree, huh?
Yeah.
She looks like she's more on the right side. Not sure what kind of look she's going to have from over there. This looks like Deann's Roadrunner again.
She liked it, and it was perfect. Just the one tree. That was going to be
one
right
tree,
down the
yeah.
middle of the fairway. But she's still in a decent spot.
Heather's kind of tucked off in a weird place here.
Yeah, she's committing to that right side, just trying to get anything through there. A little bit low.
Nice to see a forehand from her, though. Deann in a great position here.
That was going to be a great line. Just a little high.
I feel like that's what we all say when we throw our upshot on this hole. Miss it. Get through it.
Yep.
Go, go, go. Yeah, Widboom.
Ooh, thanks. Thank you.
You got all the way down there on the drive?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I just said, all right, it's just a straight line.
Beautiful.
Thank you. We had a big gallery, actually. It was super nice.
Yeah, there were a lot of people out there yesterday. Kind of a tough spot for Deann there.
Edge of circle 2 for par for Heather.
Stop.
Yep. For birdie.
Man, she's been all over the basket. It'll be a bogey for Deann, but that kind of stuff happens easy on this hole.
Same for Heather.
And Missy with the easy birdie.
Yeah, that felt really nice.
Yeah, give that tree a hug. Okay, hole 9, 204 feet. Pretty straightforward. There are 2 lanes here. There's the left side forehand / lefty backhand, and there's the right hand hyzer, but mostly people go for that left side gap. There's a creek OB long in the basket. You got to be careful about your power here.
There was some headwind coming up this hill. I made a last-minute decision that I shouldn't have made.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was really bad.
It's a little low. Dang. You don't really see too many skips on this grass here, so gotta have that height. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Scared me a little bit right off the bat, but
Perfect.
perfect. Deann going with the backhand. He's a pink AVRX3.
I'm in the jungle. Honestly,
Yeah, I wasn't sure what was going on there.
I could have thrown anything. It was just hope. So I'm still well
Wow.
outside. Never like to follow up a birdie with a bogey, but that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, kind of giving it a nose up bid because you don't want to go past the basket if you miss this putt. Because the creek is just right there.
Just outside the circle.
Deann, stop.
We couldn't really tell, but she is safe.
She's safe. Okay, good.
Yes.
There's a little room to play with back there, but still scary. Oh, Heather. Yeah, you can see she's frustrated. That is definitely not something you would expect out of her.
Tricky comebacker.
Oh, Deann. So close. It's a game of inches, y'all. So I guess you didn't end up losing too many strokes on this hole.
Yeah,
At least to your card.
it's it's another one of those that we need to get on the front nine. It's a tough pill to swallow, but it happens.
All right, well, that was our front nine. We have Missy Gannon, I believe, in the lead right now with one down through the front nine. That's amazing.
Thank you.
We have Widboom 2 over, Deann 3 over, and Heather Young 3 over as well. So we'll see how they navigate the rest of this course. There's not really a lot of birdie opportunities left, but hopefully they can keep their cool and keep those numbers low.
Yeah, Vanessa from Chase Card, shooting well at even right now. So a lot of golf left. We'll see how it shakes out.
Yeah, join us for the back half.